Starting goaltenders for the Steelhawks, it'll be Lucas Coote. He comes in with a 2-1 record. His goals against 11.33. At the other end, Chase Cosgrove will get the call for the RiverWolves. His record's 3-2. His goals against is an even 10. Head coaches for Whitby, Joel Johnson. He'll be arriving in the meantime, between time. Assistant coach Brad Reed will be holding down the court. And for Paris, a familiar face, Jamie Dubrick in his 7th season. An early on chance here for the RiverWolves, and they will open the scoring in a blink of an eye. It's Marley Angus. Welcome back to the lineup, Marley. 1-0 RiverWolves. And as we roll on, officials for today's game, another all-star crew. The crew chief is Kyle Coulter. He's working with Mac Daddy Abbott and no ordinary Joe Smith. So with the formalities aside and the RiverWolves up a goal here early in this first minute, these two teams come in. The top two teams in the Arenalacrosseleague in the standings, Whitby 4-1, picked up their first loss last week, and the RiverWolves sitting at a perfect 4-0. The weather permitted them from playing last week, and they are back on the carpet here. Cosgrove with an early save, and the RiverWolves now will work it over into the offensive end. Alex Q out there with Kyle Dawson. Keep an eye out. Davis Prince as well. Of course, Marley Angus, who just pocketed an early goal. And this guy here, Curtis Woodland, he has been phenomenal for the RiverWolves in their first games here. Early on, another big save there as stepping up is Lucas Coote. Ball loose, soccer down, picked up. Dawson now from a good pass from Woodland. We're going to have our first penalty of the game. It's going to go to the Steelhawks. And net empty. Shot clock. Plenty of time here for the RiverWolves to go to work here. Davis Prince at the top, swinging around. Woodland can step in. Coote, big save. Rebound picked up and headed to the power play for the first time in this game will be the Paris RiverWolves. RiverWolves come in with their power play working at a 65% efficiency rate. That is tops in the Arenalacrosseleague. Flip that over, the Steelhawks have killed 58% of their man-short situations. That is tops in the Arenalacrosseleague as well. So top penalty kill against the top power play, and the RiverWolves to work. Woodland will slide over to that left shooter spot, kick it back out. Angus send it over. Woodland right on. Stopped by Coote. Ball loose in that dotted half circle. Good job by Paris, and that's going to cost another one. That's a hit from behind no matter how you look at it, Coach. And that will cost them at least 2 more. An easy call as Rowan Kelly, the guilty party. So quickly down 2 men for minute 22 are the Steelhawks. So they are behind the 8 ball early on here as they look to rebound from their first loss. Of course, Paris trying to stay perfect, sitting at 4-0. And Q will be the safety. They'll work in, and that one goes off the head of the stick of Woodland, and a break for the Steelhawks as they'll try to move it up. And giving it right back, Cody Hamley. He's going to have to fight for it. Instead, is picked up by Angus, and they'll move it up. So note there's an Angus and an Agus on this Paris team, so please correct me if I get them mixed up, but shouldn't, as they have both been around for quite some time. Davis Prince had a notion, tried to go across and fish that out. Instead, he can't. Steelhawks now will leg it up over the timeline. And Matt Boissonneau. Of course, Boissonneau does a lot of those little things, and he is always in the trenches for the Steelhawks. Boissonneau is going to get doubled up. 2 big bodies in Agus and Q. Boissonneau still has it. 10 on the shot clock. He's taking a pounding, but continues to keep on going. RiverWolves bail it out. 20 seconds left in the first penalty. Just under a minute left in penalty number 2. Paris, another crack here on offense. We're under 12 minutes opening quarter. 2 top teams in the league. Woodland, 2-man game with Dawson. He rings that off the post. It'll be collected, and they'll reset with Luke Robinson. Prince chased out. Robinson now will look. They'll try to gap it. First penalty over. And just 30 seconds left in penalty number 2. This would be a big kill for the Steelhawks and go a long way, already trailing by a goal. Good outlet pass, and Peroni will work it. Better pass certainly needed there as they give it right back. So with 10 seconds left, we'll see here if Marley Angus and company go to work, go to the attack, or if they wait for the equalizer to come out. And penalty over. Big shot in the middle, and Coote keeps the arm against the leg, stops that, and Whitby dodges an early bullet. And now Eller will move it up into the offensive end. So we'll see now if Whitby has a chance to get their offense going here as we are at 10:45 to go opening quarter. They'll swing it around. Big shot there. Good save by Cosgrove. And that'll be a back-in call, and possession will stay with Whitby for another 30. Josh Rex out there, of course, a former RiverWolf. He is now with the Steelhawks. That ball loose in the corner. Good job to fish that out by Nick Ellerton. He'll move it up, and the RiverWolves will pull up short with Owen Williams. He'll flip, give way to the offense, and the RiverWolves now will try to add to their tally. 1-0 lead. Robinson will finally send it over, finds the big man. Andy Campbell tries to slip that through. Good save made by Coote. And a quick outlet pass. Boyson, they got a chance here at the other end. And Conley not able to beat Cosgrove. So a big save for Cosgrove as he stops Curtis Conley point blank. Ryan Pavic. He'll swing it across. Woodland now will get isolated, look for an opening. Pavic goes down hard on the carpet. They'll send it over to that left side. Trying to bounce off one is Mike Melenchenko. Melenchenko goes for the dunk, but the underarm closed up again by Coote. And nothing doing. Back the other way come the Steelhawks. And they tie this one up. Excellent work as Cody Hamley leading the way will pocket his first of the game and tie this 1-1. So transition offense, a key part of what the Steelhawks do well. The RiverWolves more inclined to set up in the offensive end, be a little more deliberate offensively, but off the draw, chance here, see if Q takes advantage. Looking with a size advantage, he'll curl back out, reverse that, and look for some help. Gives way. Big bounce shot, a little too much there. Looks like a hook maybe in that stick of Noah Simonelli. Diving attempt, net is off, but the goal is good. So an outstanding response comes from Curtis Woodland, one of the leading scorers for the RiverWolves, his first of the game, 14th of the season. So Paris with a 2-1 lead, 8:49 to play here in this opening quarter. Good crowd on hand here on this Sunday afternoon. Chilly but sunny. We'll take that any day of the week. Adam Peroni in that face-off circle, battling hard with Brett Hansor. Whitby comes away with it, teeters on that timeline, and a good job to get it over, and they'll set things up. Tyler Goodchild in that left shooter spot. Keep an eye out for Devin Pfeiffer, one of the Fife Dog crew, of course. Seems like we can't play a game without one of the Pfeiffers involved, and that's a good thing for the league. That one scooped up, going airborne. Big save, Cosgrove. He'll knock that around. Agus will pick it up, and he'll look to try to get it over the timeline. Hunter Agus does a good job to leg it into the offensive end. See if he goes to the attack, dumps it down low. Him and Q working together. Had a notion to get it to Robinson, couldn't connect. Back the other way come the Steelhawks. They've got numbers. Edwards jumps in the rush, but good transition defense from the RiverWolves as Conley chased back, and they'll have to set things up in the offensive end under 8 minutes to go here first quarter. Trailing late is Ferris. Big shot. That gets knocked down. Good attempt from Braden McGregor, but Got to do a little more than that. That's from way out. Cosgrove made that save look easy. He'll flip, and RiverWolves will move it up with Dari Newbro. Newbro, dump it off. And I apologize, Josh Rex is wearing 77 for Paris. He does not play for the Steelhawks, so let me correct that now. Not the first time I've made an error. Working one-on-one, Dawson, and luckily Edwards came over for some help. Rex will hockey that up in the gondola, and with 7:05 to go, that will take us to our first officials timeout. It's set to resume after our officials timeout. Just to clarify, 77 for the Steelhawks, Jeff Fernandez. 77 for the RiverWolves, Josh Rex. Possession belongs to the Steelhawks now as they move it up, trailing by a goal here. In this first quarter, that pass goes awry. Going to have to try to play the carom. Good defense there. An excellent job to track that down by Darius Anderson, and that one will go out of play. Stay right here. 30 more for Whitby to work with. Harrison out there, that one trying to make a good move, working one-on-one, and more than a handful is Liam Osborne, but some good defense, no reset. Ferris gets it in. Whole lot of hacking going on. Pfeiffer's going to end up headed to the penalty box as he chopped down 2 trees and a small bush with that action, and to work on the power play will go the RiverWolves. Third power play opportunity for Paris in this game. They're 0 for 2. They had a 2-man advantage for over a minute and a half. Weren't able to pocket one. And with 6:26 to go, another opportunity here coming in, working at a 65% efficiency rate, the man advantage. Tops in the league. Woodland sliding over, skip past Prince. Prince going to size things up, dumps it over. Dawson, and Coote with his big body moved the net. Didn't matter, made the save anyway. And in transition now, here comes Hamley. He'll put on the brakes. They'll look to work some clock here with a minute and a half to go and the man short. Cody Hamley has the lone Steelhawks goal, and he'll go for a bit of a run with 7 on the shot clock. RiverWolves will use the double team and pop that ball loose. Shot clock violation, so a job well done by Hamley. And now Paris will go to work with just over a minute left in the man advantage. Angus out there with Prince, Robinson, Woodland, and Dawson. The 5 on this power play unit now trying to add to their 2-1 lead. That shot well over the mark from Angus, and Whitby will pick that up, and they'll move it up. Find that back door, and good job to find an opening by McGregor. Braden McGregor gets it over, and he'll peel back out. Good job. Kick it back out to Rowan Kelly. Just over 20 seconds left in the penalty situation. Goodchild with 4 on a shot clock. He'll let it go from way out. That's a great result for Whitby as it goes off Cosgrove and out of play. So a fresh 30 will allow them to potentially burn the rest of this penalty. And with 4:35 to go, teams will be back to full strength. Goodchild isolated against Newbro on that left side. 10 on the shot clock. Goodchild. Good defense by Newbro as he closes that off. Pfeiffer will kick it out, and a chance here. Beauty goal. Liam Osborne on the money with his first of the game, 9th of the season. And this game's tied at 2. Job to find Osborne, catch him in stride, and he had a full head of steam going 2 steps, and he was on the doorstep. And doesn't make a difference who you are, what netminder. Liam Osborne on the doorstep usually means that ball's going to end up in the back of the net. 4:12 to play here, opening quarter, and things going as per expected with the two top teams in the standings going head-to-head. Off the draw, RiverWolves control. Good job to bounce out of there now, and it's Q. Q will survey, wait for the rest of the offense to filter out, and Pavic will work that right side. Trying to get open, but it pops up. Good defense there, and Whitby now will move it up over into the offensive end. Darius Anderson will work on that side with Brett Harrison. Good swing pass. Osborne looking inside. Bounce shot stopped, though, by Cosgrove. He'll look for a quick outlet. Zips it up and trying to run under that one, but not able to was Ellerton, and it'll come back the other way. Good work by both teams. Chance here in transition. Dump over, and that will crease the call. So a violation as good attempt by Trent Boyd. He, of course, one of the dangerous snipers on the Steelhawks team. Woodland getting chased by Weller. Weller, another good defender. Davis Prince will let it go right off the logo. Good save. Coot. Coot makes another, but that one slides on through. So an excellent job by Noah Simonelli as he followed up on that shot, never gave up on the play to pick up his first of the game, 3-2 for the home side. So Coot made the initial save. Not quite sure he knew where the rebound was, but Simonelli certainly did. And he pounced right on it and just put enough on it to slip that through the left side of Coot. Off the drop, Boissonneau doesn't have the numbers, so they'll pull out and set things up. Whitby will get their entire offense out there. McGregor will flow over from the left back to his right stick side. Pfeiffer will send it over. 10 on the shot clock. Good child. Zip it. Backhand shot well wide of the mark. Going to have to hurry. That one right on target. Good job to gather that rebound, give his team another chance. That's some excellent work there from Nikolai Ferris as he continues to impress here and do a lot of the things that his coach needs. Osborne again blows by a defender and bulges the twine for the second time. Boy, you got to like the way Osborne, his approach, he is being super aggressive offensively, and as soon as he gets that ball, he's already made up his mind. He's taking it hard to the iron, and he buries number 2 in this game, and we're tied at 3. So both these two teams certainly doing their best to outwork each other, but right now it is a heavyweight match, blow for blow. Boissonneau, though, dominating on the draw. His pass, not a good one, but Boyd's going to try to fish it out, and he does a great job. Gets double-teamed in there with Newbro battling, and Ellerton working him over. Flip up. Good job to scoop that up by Boissonneau. His shot wide of the mark. Ferris will regroup. 10 on the shot clock. Ferris, he'll let that go from way out. That's wide of the mark. That's going to go over the timeline, violation. And as gently as that was tossed, that's as close to a delay of game as you can get. And Josh Rex now will work at Andy Campbell. The big man trying to lean in. Has a big defender on him, though, matching size for size. Robinson through a crowd. That's bounce shot, misses the mark. Rebound, good hustle there by Angus. He's stripped, though, and here come the Steelhawks. Good job of pulling up. Osborne again, this time just a little erratic as we've got 55 seconds left here in this opening quarter. So good defense there as Q. Long stride over that timeline, and here come the RiverWolves. Robinson trying to swim his way closer. Goes back around, defender on him. Strip gets it back. Backhand pass. Turnover, though. Off to the races. Here come the Steelhawks. Weller, his shot steered aside. 30 seconds left here, and we're going to have a too many men on the floor call, and it's going to go against Paris. That's going to give the Steelhawks their first power play opportunity of the game. Comes with 31.5 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. So we'll see here if they try to pocket one early or if they carry it over here in this tie game. So Pfeiffer is going to be the quarterback here. He's got Goodchild and Ferris on that left side. Trent Boyd, Liam Osborne on the right. And they'll give everyone a touch, work that clock down. It's at 20. Just a 2-second differential shot and game clock. It's down to 10. To work go the Steelhawks. Goodchild dumps it out. No one there. Pfeiffer's going to try to track it down. 5 in the game clock. Goodchild's going to get one. Goodchild to the bounce shot. Well, if that broken play didn't get fixed in a hurry with 1.7 seconds left, the Steelhawks pocket their first power play marker of the game and lead this one for the first time 4-3 with 1.7 seconds left. Goodchild's 8th goal of the season, and that will do it. First 15 in the books here. All set to go here, quarter number 2. First quarter was a good one. These two teams going blow for blow. And the Steelhawks holding a 1-goal lead off the drop. Boissonneau continues to be deadly. Not quite with that accuracy there. Another shot there as it goes wide of the mark. Osborne's going to pick it up. Newborough's going to work on him, and you hear help, help, and you should, because Osborne has already been a man on a mission, and you're going to need something to slow him down just a bit. Pfeiffer looking down low, in tight, beauty, goal and finish, and what a feed from the Fife dog. They're on the money, and anytime you go airborne, awfully tough for any goaltender to stop that, and Ferris picks up his 14th goal of the season, first here today, largest lead of the game now for the Steelhawks, 5-3. Off the draw again, this time it's Goodchild, finds Connolly on the trail. They think better of it, they'll pull that one right back out in the Fife dog. He'll elude Newbrough and slide down into that right side. Bounce shot. That's in without a doubt. Off the crossbar and in. A beauty pass from Pfeiffer on the money. He finds Jeff Fernandez on the doorstep, and Whitby in the blink of an eye strikes twice and leads 6-3. Tell you, you can tell this Steelhawks team, boy, everyone has bought in. They have no problem sharing that rubber at all, and it has paid off. If you missed it, this, of course, wrapping up Week 6 in the Arenalacrosseleague as Hunter Agus finally get possession. That's a handball. Will go right back to Whitby. Oshawa winners on Friday night over Brampton, 16-12, the final there. In yesterday's action, Peterborough, the Timbermen defeated the Six Nations Snipers 25-19 in a shootout in Millbrook. In the probably the best game so far this weekend, the defending champion Toronto Monarchs over the Ohsweken Bears. That was 12-11 the final, with the goal coming in the final seconds of that game, and we're going to have a penalty here for sure. That's going to be an illegal cross-check, if not more. And it looks like the RiverWolves are going to go back to work on the power play. So Jake Doolittle making that short walk of shame. Fourth power play opportunity for the RiverWolves. They're 0 for 3, so you got to figure if you're going to keep pace here, you're going to have to keep it close. That one stopped. That shot by Woodland stopped. Davis Prince, a good job to corral the rebound and reset the shot clock, and they'll work it now to that left side. Woodland, he'll inch over, dump it off. Robinson had a notion, and now Angus going to take that shot pass. They gather it. Woodland almost took the shot before he had the ball. Whitby jumped all over that, but a great job forechecking. Will give possession back. Dump it over Angus. Dawson tried to tuck that 5-hole, and a big save there by Lucas Coote. And he'll just sidearm that. Rowan Kelly over the timeline into the offensive end. Minute 10 left in the penalty. Kelly, he'll just float it over, and Whitby will look now to take this shot clock all the way down. That pass goes awry, loose. Good hustle by Paris to get on it. But a great job in pressure by Fife, and you can see what a little bit of pressure did there as Paris just a little off right now as they give that one right back. Pfeiffer will roll it across, and with 40 seconds left, McGregor will send it over to the left side. Good ball movement, 10 on the shot clock. McGregor. Chance here, Harrison's going to dump it down, and they get that shot right on. Trying to hustle to get that rebound, but it goes to Cosgrove, and an outlet pass to Agus. Angus. He'll flip, and there's just way too many on the floor as the RiverWolves a little careless there, and they allow too many on the floor, and that's a tough one to swallow, certainly when you have possession of the ball already. So I think Jamie Dubrick, Chris Driscoll and company going to have to tighten things up over there on that bench. As with 6 seconds left to kill here, then the Steelhawks will have themselves a power play. So Tyler Goodchild's going to hold it out. Now they've got the advantage, and guys pointing to the bench about that being too many. We're under 11 and a half to go here, second quarter. Pfeiffer at the top. Boyd, Osborne, right side. Pfeiffer goes to the sidearm. Stop. Cosgrove picked up. Good move by Newborough to elude a defender. They're on the run and thinking better of it. And an inadvertent siren goes. Don't mind that. And Newborough will go to the back door. Robinson. Minute 15 left to kill here for the RiverWolves. Working one-on-one as he'll put that right on, and Dawson takes a late check, no call. And here come the Steelhawks into the offensive end. Trent Boyd has been quiet early on here. See if they try to get him going. 50 seconds left in the man advantage, and they'll stay true to the cause and give everyone a touch. The ball movement for both teams has been quite impressive. Pfeiffer has some room. Boyd on cue, but Cosgrove, big save, picked up, and here come the RiverWolves, trying to leg it over the timeline. Excellent work there from Ellerton. He'll put on the brakes and set up shop with Eric Lemaire. 20 seconds left in the penalty. 10 minutes to go here, second quarter. Steelhawks with a 6-3 lead. Going for the dunk. That one's way off. And Whitby now going to try to counter the other way with Edwards. Sorry, Darius Anderson. My apologies to both you two big fellas. Anderson puts on the brakes and penalty over. So teams back to full strength. And just 10 seconds left on the shot clock. McGregor. He's going to look. Gets a step. Puts on the brakes, tries to slide it through. Was a bit of a changeup. Cosgrove made a good adjustment. And now comes Angus and the RiverWolves. Backdoor had Prince. He'll wait. Pavic trailing. Prince spins the other way. Davis, Prince getting the job done. Great job by Davis Prince. The pass was on the money from Pavic, but it was the spin the other way, away from the defender toward the net, that made the difference and put him in a good position to tuck that one past Coote for his first of the game. Give Prince credit. He's got 7 goals this season, and more importantly, they trimmed that deficit now to 2. It's 6-4. Off the draw, and here comes Angus. Q's going to try to jump in the rush. Dump over. Q can't handle that. Had to go through the crease. Good transition defense. Now the Steelhawks going to counter. Luke Keenan, job well done. He'll give way to the rest of the Whitby offense. We're under 9 minutes to go. Osborne has been dangerous here today. Swinging across left side. Looking for an opening. Malcolm Ford doing a great job defensively as he battles for it there. And you can try your best, but if you're going to outmuscle Malcolm Ford, it's going to take an awful lot. And Q didn't like the attitude that he thought Ford got, and Q sent the message across. Now he's going to end up taking the penalty. But a feisty effort there. Cody Hamley, he'll work you over. So Q will go for a slash. And Whitby will get a chance with their second power play opportunity. They are 1 for 1. And again, their power play comes in 41% efficiency. The RiverWolves penalty kill at 50%. So both these teams with good numbers, good percentages, they'll work it around. No-look pass, was looking for Osborne, ball loose. He corrals it. He's going to dump that behind the net and look for something. Kick out. Pfeiffer's going to try to tee one up. Instead, gives it up. Cosgrove closes the wickets, makes an easy save. Minute and a half to go. Going to be tough, though. Going to have to hurry to get it over that timeline. Going to be a pass, and it's a good one. Good job, and there's going to be too many on the floor again for the RiverWolves, and they continue to make things difficult on themselves as they just felt they had to hurry a bit too much there. So they'll be too short for minute 24. And a golden opportunity with 7:52 to go here in this half for the Steelhawks to regain that 3-goal lead, if not more. So the usual suspects out there for Whitby, and they'll go to work. That shot right on. Good save. Good job to get his own rebound. There was Ferris, and good job. Ferris again. He went up, tried to go down. Cosgrove, hip to the game, makes 2 good saves. Boyd now with room. He buries that pellet right in that far top corner. So Trent Boyd stands and delivers his 6th goal of the season. Second power play goal for Whitby, and it's a 7-4 game. Good job for Boyd. He took the pass and saw the opening, clear lane. Took it in just at the top of that dotted half circle, and that is prime scoring territory if you're Trent Boyd. Off the drop, Boissonneau. He takes a hit, and a great job. Matt Boissonneau's been dangerous in that faceoff circle, and Paris right now hasn't had an answer for him. And now Osborne. So a minute 25 to go now in the second penalty. First minor is done due to the goal, but back to work with a man advantage go the Steelhawks. So a chance here to really make Paris pay. Pfeiffer on the interchange. 8 on the shot clock. Osborne tried to dump that in. Newbro, good defense. Pfeiffer lets it go right on Cosgrove. Ball loose in the dotted half circle. Picked up, and it's Angus. Angus rolls off a defender nicely. Gets stick checked. And Whitby now will counter the other way with Osborne. Osborne, wrong stick side. Give way to Weller. Weller will dump it down, and Boyd will slow it down. 45 seconds left in the power play. Ferris had that one popped out, but no damage done. And now Pfeiffer. No look, quick stick, no finish, ball loose, and that's going to be an interference call, but with 6:24 to go, we will head to our officials' timeout. All set to go here after our officials' timeout, and with 32 seconds left in the man advantage, the Steelhawks trying to really stick it to the RiverWolves here and make them pay for back-to-back penalties. Pfeiffer at the top. They'll work the interchange. Boyd and Goodchild working over there. Ferris over there as well. Osborne. Pfeiffer thought about it. And they'll look to gap it now with 10 on the shot clock. Osborne sidearm steered aside. Out of play. Will stay right here. 30 more with 9 seconds left in the penalty. So see here if Whitby decides to go on the attack or if they wait for that man to come out of the box. Penalty over. Teams 5-on-5, and Trent Boyd is killing that corner. Second straight goal for Trent Boyd. Second power play goal. 3 for 3 with the man advantage are the Steelhawks. They lead this one 8-4. So we keep reminding these young men that discipline is important and that it could be the difference in a game. And when 3 of your 8 goals have come via the power play, 2 of those penalties, too many men on the floor, you got to figure that some adjustments have to be made. Off the draw. Whitby clearly with the momentum, but it's picked up now, and here come the RiverWolves with a chance here. Good save made by Coote on a bounce shot from Hansor. And now the Steelhawks will look to go the other way. Put on a little extra burst of speed there was Keenan. He'll kick it out to Osborne. Osborne has a couple already. Working one-on-one, and you better look to get some help there as that pass was not a good one. Newbro is going to go in alone. Dari Newbro. Newbro picks the corner. How about that transition goal from Newbro? A big one. A 5-on-5 marker. And boy, it cuts the lead now to 8-5. So transition goals along with special teams, usually the determining factor in the outcome of these games. So important to stay disciplined, more important to hustle back on D as Boissonneau one more time, been a demon in the circle. He'll flip, give way, job well done, and now it's the Fife dog working half boards right side. Eludes one defender, kicks it over, good skip pass, looking for it again and takes a hard hit from Agus. No reset, 10 on the shot clock. They'll get it back to the top. Ferris will zip it over. What an underhand. Oh, my goodness. Darius Anderson unloading in that far corner for his first of the game. So with 4:35 to go, the Steelhawks with an immediate answer to restore that lead, and it's 9-5. I mean, you can say what you want. Cosgrove probably could have been out a little bit further just to cut down that angle, but the pinpoint accuracy on that underhand, boy, oh boy, we have a really good vantage point of that, and that was just money in the bank. Off the draw, scooped up by the Steelhawks. Goodchild, he loses it. Agus picks it up. He's going to try to cradle his way out of trouble. Going to have to hurry. He loses it. Osborne takes it from him. Osborne hangs on to it, avoids stick check, goes one-on-one, bounces off one, gets a screen, kicks it back to Peroni. Peroni will leave it, and the rest of the offense will move out with just over 4 minutes to go here in the half. Stepping into one is Ferris. That's going to be a big carom. And Newbro has a chance, has Q with him. Both wrong stick sides, so that was problematic right from the start. And here now is Edwards. Edwards Got a man jumping in the rush, right stick side, but an easy save by Cosgrove. Back the other way. Good job to get that one up and into the offensive end, and looking for an opening. Ellerton. The defensive unit will filter out. 3.5 to go. Second quarter. Angus. They're going to need something from Marley Angus. They're going to keep this one close. And off the curl, it's Woodland. He shovels. Lemaire couldn't pocket the rebound. And that's going to be a inadvertent whistle. And I tell you, Woodland doing everything he can to try to take that away from Anderson. Anderson takes a hard hit from Ford. And they'll set up in the offensive end. So a lot of hitting, a lot of bumping around, but good job by the Steelhawks to retain possession. Boyd rings it off the pipe. Same corner, as he is making that a habit. And way out is Coote. Good job. Harrison now will hustle it into the offensive end. Dump over, left side. Good save. Cosgrove has Woodland on the outlet. Cosgrove on the money. Curtis Woodland in alone. Woodland wide of the mark. Back the other way we go with the Steelhawks. Boissonneau, he'll put on the brakes and they'll slow things down here with 2:20 to go. Kelly, he'll make his way over to the bench. Goodchild will remain on that left side. Trent Boyd will filter out to the right. One-on-one Osborne. Q on him, so definite adjustment made there defensively by the RiverWolves. That shot from Goodchild wide of the mark goes up. Boyd has it. Dying seconds of the shot clock. And they're lucky just to get that away. That was close to a delay of game. We're under the 2-minute warning now. Q. It's a 9-5 lead for the Steelhawks. Davis Prince will work it to Dawson. Dawson, isolated half boards, gets a screen, kicks it back over to the right. Swing around down to the Prince. Prince looking to turn the corner. He's chased out. 8 on the shot clock. Q going to try to use his size. Twister on the mark. Rebound picked up. Fresh 30. Paris dump inside. Working in the blocks is Dawson, and he is just a tad bit too manhandled. He is probably tired of it, as that's not the first time he's taken a few extra hits. And Kyle Dawson now will inbounds with under a minute and a half to go. The Prince has some room. He lets it go off the post. And that's a goal. So that rang off the inside and stayed. So Davis Prince buries his second of the game, and it couldn't have come at a better time. It's 9-6. Boy, when you give Davis Prince some room, he can really fire that ball. And that one, I think, went off the post, off the back of Lucas Coote, and remained behind that goal line. So Prince has his second of the game. He's got 8 in total. And once again, Matt Boissonneau is all over that carpet, all over. And he gets taken down on an outstanding tackle, but wrong sport. And the Steelhawks, Coote will hustle off. Long run for him. And with 15 on the shot clock, extra attacker out there. Delay penalty coming to the RiverWolves. They'll work it in under a minute to go here in the quarter. Stepping in and burying it is Ferris. So a great feed there from, and my apologies, not Ferris, but Harrison, as he goes to the good fundamental bounce shot for his 8th goal of the season. And it seems like every time Paris comes up with something, Whitby answers. 50 seconds left in this opening half. So 10-6 the count here, and just when you thought that Paris had made a mark and maybe closed the gap before halftime, still time here, but not the way they've been. Whitby's been dominating the circle. Osborne trying to use the screen. Great pad save made there by Cosgrove. Ball loose in the corner, picked up and controlled by Whitby. 35 seconds left on the game clock, and it's going to be the Steelhawks that are going to call a timeout. And we will take a short break, and we'll be back. So back after the Steelhawks timeout, and they've readjusted the clock, 33.2 seconds remaining. Whitby will have possession here, leading by 4. So expect them to be very deliberate, and you can see defensively Dari Newbro face guarding Liam Osborne. He's going to go tight on him man to man. So like a box and one set up defensively by the RiverWolves. We'll see here how Whitby counters. 7 on the shot clock. Boyd, underhand right on Cosgrove. So defensively it holds. And now Paris is going to call a timeout with 8.1 seconds left, and we'll take another quick break. So back to it we go. You see the Paris net empty, 8.1 seconds left here in the half. They're going to try to move it up in a hurry and get a quick shot off. Got to be careful, make sure that their shot is the last shot. Here we go. Angus dumps it over Woodland. On the interchange, the pass can't connect, out of play, and that'll do it. 30 in the books here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on the Six Nations of the Grand River Reservation at 10-6 for the visiting Steelhawks. We'll be back with third quarter action. As we get set to go here for third quarter action, the Whitby Steelhawks have come here to the ILA fired up and ready to go as the two top teams continue to go head-to-head here on this Sunday afternoon. Whitby leading the Paris RiverWolves 10-6. Paris, of course, sitting with a perfect 4-0 record. The Steelhawks 4-1. And, of course, the difference due to weather that postponed last week's game. And off the draw, Paris makes an early adjustment. They had possession, but again, good battle there for it, and they will regain it. So one of the few times, that's an 8-second count. So a good job by Whitby to keep the pressure on. They'll force the turnover, and Whitby with the first offensive possession here of this third quarter. Harrison working on the left side with Goodchild. Quick swing over to the right in Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer can't shed a defender, tries to swim his way out. Newbro on the switch. Harrison, the twister, stopped though by Cosgrove. And Q now is going to go for a run. Going to take a lot to catch up to him as he dumps it over. Had Agus. Agus couldn't play the carom. Instead, it's picked up. Steelhawks now. Quick pass and a chance here. Conley on the move. He goes to the shot. Great save by Cosgrove as he closed up the wickets just enough to make the play. And Eric Lemaire now on the half boards. Lemaire, defender, he'll curl back out, set things up, and they'll find Woodland. Woodland, Campbell, dump it in, and a good save made there by Coote. Point blank shot there from Simonelli, and going for a run now is Lemaire. Campbell, Woodland tied up, was looking for the roll. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Campbell will roll out. Gets it over. Lemaire has some room. Lemaire runs into a wall in Edwards. Lemaire got it picked up though. Pavic, and what a save there by Coote. Crease violation. Will give it back to Whitby, and they will move it on up with Luke Keenan. Steelhawks have dodged a few bullets, weathered a few storms, and continue to lead here. Boyd looking inside and a backhand, but Cosgrove read that one perfectly. Short hopped on the outlet pass, but handled neat and tidy by Nick Ellerton. Josh Rex trying to turn the corner, dumps it over, finds Kyle Dawson. Dawson chase back away from that dotted half circle, finds Rex, kick it back over left side. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna have to hurry. Turn in the corner. On the run. That shot's right on by Melenchenko. Can't pick up the rebound. Coote, the length of the carpet. On the money. A chance here, and may have faked himself out of an opportunity, Rowan Kelly, but inside is Osborne, stopped. Ball loose. Agus trying to regroup. getting bodied, he'll come away with it, and a good job to move it up. So Cosgrove has kept his team in it. Robinson gets pushed right out by Leclerc, and he'll kick it out Woodland. They're going to need something from Curtis Woodland for sure this half. Woodland dumps it off. Swing around, 10 on the shot clock. Robinson, he bounces off one, goes to the bounce. Coot had that angle covered. He'll look for an outlet. Zips one up to Conley. Conley has a man in stride. Shot in the corner. Beauty done by the Steelhawks. That is the way this game rolls. Fife Dog on the receiving end, and that's why it is the fastest game on 2 feet. 5th of the season for Devin Pfeiffer. More importantly, the Steelhawks strike first here in this 3rd quarter. Off the draw, Steelhawks control. They're going to attack again. Goodchild had that pass behind him. Good job to pick that up as Tyler Goodchild didn't give up on the play, and they'll reset with Boyd at the top. Pfeiffer trying to skip past that across. Instead, Q will come away with it, and he needs to go the other direction as Agus now going to have to hustle to get it over. They just get it over in time. So a 5-goal lead for the Steelhawks. Paris going to need an answer here, and it's Davis Prince. Prince has room looking for Dawson. Dawson taken down again, and he's been worked over pretty hard, and now it's Edwards. Edwards. Expect him to pull up. Waits for a trailer. Darius Anderson, his bounce shot wide of the mark. Rebound. Will go loose. 2 RiverWolves in there, including Ford. He will try to lay down some lumber. Ball comes loose, and Lemaire will scoop it up. Eric Lemaire will tiptoe over the timeline, and Paris now will set it up with Josh Rex. Rex. Pavic. They'll work the 2-man game. Kick over Woodland. Woodland dump it down low. Was looking inside. Pavic almost had that rebound, but instead Edwards will pick it up. They'll finish their check to no one, and now it's Conley. Conley 2-on-1. He gets to his stick side. Great job. Better save, though, by Cosgrove. Picked up. Here comes Woodland. Woodland, quick pass to move it up. Good job by Leclerc. He will not let Woodland even breathe. And now they'll work it over to Dawson on the left side. We're under 10 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Kyle Dawson gets a screen from Woodland. Dawson lets it go. Steered aside by Coop. Ball loose in the corner. Great work to track that down, but a whole lot going on in there, and good job to kick that back up. And that's going to be an 8-second count, which will keep possession here with the RiverWolves. Simonelli will give it up to Prince. Prince now look to turn the corner. No turning there. And they dump it over there to Angus. Angus and Prince. 10 on the shot clock. Prince will tee that up wide of the mark. And it'll go back the other way with Hamley. Hamley has no help out his back door, so he'll wait. And they'll set it up now with Ferris. Pfeiffer. He'll swing it around. Boyd looking for someone, gets Harrison, gets it back. Boyd tries to duck in, flip. 10 on the shot clock, down low. On the doorstep! So if you want to talk about perfect offensive execution, that's exactly what we just saw there as the Steelhawks put on a clinic in passing. And Brett Harrison pockets his 2nd of the game. The lead now 12-6. So whatever Joel Johnson and Brad Reed have done with this squad, they have certainly gotten everyone to buy in as they are putting it on the unbeaten RiverWolves here and now. They've certainly done everything that they've needed to do here and have earned this lead. Paris now going to see how good they are. Can they battle back? Lemaire will dump it off. Rex looking down low. Once again, Dawson covered tightly, and they've made a point to keep the D right on Kyle Dawson. And now Goodchild will roll up the left side. He'll hit a step. He'll go in, try to go short side. He'll get hit hard. Q now will counter the other way. Q will wait for some help. Being encouraged to attack. Use his size advantage. Q, think better of it. Give away to Dawson. Dawson will swing it around. Get it back to Pavic. 8 minutes to go here. Pavic looking inside. That's a suicide pass. Dawson will help him out. 8 on the shot clock. Kyle Dawson, double team. Dawson! With 2 defenders draped on him, gets the job done. Kyle Dawson. Great work by the Paris captain to notch his first goal of this game, and they're really going to need him, but the defense has been stifling on him, and they haven't even given him a chance to blink, let alone breathe or get a shot off. Even that shot contested by 2. Dawson, just better offense. Off the draw, picked up. RiverWolves will go the wrong way to the right way, and Hunter Agus now. He'll lean in. Osborne will try to work him over, flip up, and give way now, and it's Simonelli. 7.5 to go here, third quarter. Angus, quick underhand, Simonelli. That one will go up, and that'll be a violation. And with 7:22 to go, we will head to our officials' timeout. Back to it here with 7:22 remaining. Steelhawks have looked very impressive here on the road against the unbeaten RiverWolves. Harrison will scoot back out, curl around, looking for Pfeiffer inside. Cosgrove does a good job to track it down. Took something off, and a good bounce outlet will find its way down the queue. Good transition defense, though, by the Steelhawks as they're there waiting. Q. I think the idea from Jamie Dubrick and company is maybe to get Alex Q to be a little more aggressive offensively. Great in transition as he dumps it over, and trying to reach out and touch someone was Melenchenko. And too much body will keep possession right here with Paris. Fresh 30 to work with. 6.5 to go here in the third. Woodland has room and bulging it. Curtis Woodland. Second of the game, 15th goal of the season. And boy, did Paris ever need that one. Hasn't been a whole lot of room for Woodland to work with as well. He is, as soon as he beats one defender, there's another one right in his face, and that's just good defensive rotation. The Steelhawks have been doing it all game against the top guns of the RiverWolves, so someone on that bench has been doing their homework, or someone's, and now they're putting this into execution. Set it up with Ferris. Ferris, he's got room. He tried to go far corner, wide of the mark. Almost picked up off the boards by Osborne. Instead, Newbro. He's going to hightail it. Darius Newbro. And he elects not to take that shot. He'll curl out. Finds Campbell. Campbell lets it go. Good save by Coote. Ball loose now, and a good job to dodge a couple defenders in Doolittle. And he'll dump it off, and Weller will settle things down in the offensive end, giving way to Trent Boyd. Whitby in the driver's seat, so you can bet they'll be very deliberate here. Goodchild swinging around. Fife. He'll spin around off a defender and get a twister off wide of the mark. Good job by official Joe Smith to get out of the way and not take the brunt of that shot. And Paris now. So a good defensive stance by the RiverWolves. Give them a chance here to maybe close this gap. Dawson gets a screen from Woodland, working on that left side. They'll work the two-man game. Kick pass over, and nothing doing. Couldn't get Lemaire, and Dawson does a great job to keep it in that end. Lemaire gets a stick on it with 5 on the shot clock. That one goes off Coote and picked up Hard work pays off there, and I thought there should have been a reset prior to that, as I thought Coot caught a piece of that, but not the case, and certainly no argument from anyone else but me, so we'll play on. Ferris will work it down. He'll get it back to Harrison. Harrison now. Skip pass, quick shot. Goes off the helmet. And that's touched, so no over and back. Great work there by Ferris, but he turns it over, and Angus dumps it off. Has Q. Q! Stopped by Coot. Oh my, Q. Point blank. But a great job by Lucas Coot to cut down all angles. Approaching the 4-minute mark here, third quarter. Harrison, he gets harassed, sizes it up. Robinson on him. Harrison well wide of the mark. Whitby will try to track down that loose ball. Dying seconds of the shot clock, and it'll be a possession change. It'll go to Paris, and they'll look to work it up in a hurry with Angus. Marley Angus will dump it down. Robinson looking to attack. Spins off one. Shuck and jive. That shot right on. Coot again. Look for the outlet. Lofts it up. And Rowan Kelly with the sure hands will hold on to it. Had Leclerc and Edwards with him, but those are two defenders, so we'll see here if they wait. But Davis Prince will remain down at the offensive end, so we'll go 4-on-4 here. Edwards from way out hits the post. Cosgrove tried to fish it out. Good job by the Steelhawks to get a hold of it. And a scrum behind the net, fished out, and Paris wins that loose ball battle. Owen Williams. Good job there, and now the offense. Work it from the left side. Give and go. Woodland tried a quick underhand. Nothing doing. No reset. 5 on the shot clock, but room. Simonelli teed it up, went off the defender. So Paris will get a fresh clock to work with 2.5 minutes to go here in the third. 12-8. Give and go. Dawson tried to go back to that same side, but there was too much Coot in the way, and he makes an easy save. Boissonneau will slow it up. Good job. It's exactly what he's been so far. Broken stick on there, and Boyd now with a man to beat. He'll peel in, runs into Q. That'll close that off. He gets moved out, and good defense by the RiverWolves as they force Whitby well away from that dotted half circle, and Q now over the timeline. Under the 2-minute warning. Alex Q puts on the brakes. Got the size advantage, but Pavic too much on that screen and roll. And Whitby now the other way. Out of the back door, streaking through. Putting on the brakes was the fight dog, and his shot wide of the mark. Back comes Agus. Agus has it taken away, but got it back, flips it over, and it's Angus. Prince has Agus. Angus back again. Wrong stick side, but stopped by Coot. Back the other way we go. Boissonneau, and he doesn't have the numbers, doesn't like what he sees, so he'll pull it right back out as we inch toward the final minute to play here, third quarter. Osborne will swing it around. Fife. Devin Pfeiffer looking for an opening. Can't find one. 5 on the shot clock. That'll roll into the corner and going to be a violation. So Paris has put together 3 outstanding defensive holds so far here as we are into the 42nd mark, third quarter. The Prince over the timeline. Paris now looking to chip away here, trying to get something late in this third. It's Dawson. Left side, working with Woodland. Dawson, Kyle Dawson, and another great save by Coot. 20 seconds left. Weller hustles up. Weller will dump it over. That one goes off the crossbar and will stay here. So a good shot from Hamley. 10 seconds left here in the third. Pfeiffer. Osborne going to take it. Dumps it over. Quick stick can't finish. Fernandez. And Q will rifle it down. And 3/4 have been recorded here at the ILA. 12-8 Steelhawks. So locked and loaded for what should be an exciting final 15 minutes here at the ILA as we wrap up Week 6 in the Arenalacrosseleague with the two top teams going head-to-head in a battle of the heavyweights. 12-8, 4-goal differential. Whitby leading Paris, and Paris with the first possession, though, of this fourth quarter. Robinson will swing it around. Dawson now going to work at the top, maybe get some space to work with. Swinging around and had Woodland, couldn't handle, took his eye off it, and got stolen right back. Simonelli. Angus shot right off the logo. Save made by Coote. Whitby going to try to move it up. They do with Boissonneau. Tough pass, but handled nicely by Osborne. And he'll look swinging across on the skip. Get it back. He's got some room. Defense collapsing in. He gets double teamed and chased out. That one, Trent Boyd, right on the money. Cosgrove saved that, and not sure what Boyd was going to be able to do with that, but either way, crease violation results in possession to the RiverWolves. And you got to figure right now, Paris has got a bit of the momentum. They're certainly trailing on the scoreboard, but they've put together some good defensive sets to end the third quarter. And now trying to pocket one. Rebound, and a hard hit will keep it right here as Pavic on the doorstep. Tried to scoop up that loose ball. They'll get another fresh 30 to work with here. They started with the Prince. Swinging around, and Pavic now. So Paris will keep it to the outside and look for an opening. Spread that floor defensively. And that one's picked up, so a good job by the Steelhawks as they hustled into the offensive end. Backdoor trailer, great late stick check. And give credit to Curtis Hall as he came back and did a good job to swipe that one away. Newbro has a step. Newbro fake, big save, Coote. So Newbro has done a good job attacking, has managed to pocket one, but that's it, and now it's Peroni. Peroni! Top corner bounce shot. That was a beauty. Oh, my. That top corner down at that end is getting worked to no end as Adam Peroni picks up his first of the game. So a big goal. First goal of the fourth quarter goes to the Steelhawks, even though the RiverWolves have dominated the first few minutes of this fourth. So we know momentum a very fickle thing, and that's the case here as off the draw again, Boissonneau gets it to Osborne. Osborne has not let any defender on this Paris team rest as Newbro's going to stay right on him tight. On the flip side of that, the defense on Kyle Dawson has been smothering, to say the least. Osborne in tight, late hit, and that'll stay right here with Whitby. So just when you thought the RiverWolves were going to try to be able to put together a couple of goals, Whitby says, and puts a wrench in that plan. And now Boyd on the doorstep. What a save by Cosgrove. Trent Boyd. You can stop him from there. You know you're doing something right. Quick pass, Simonelli. Zip it back, Angus. Whitby will leave a man on the offensive end, 4-on-4 down at this end. Angus, 10 on the shot clock, gets a step, his shot wide of the mark. Rebound, almost pocketed, but that's over the net. And now it'll be the Fife dog that'll slow things down. Devin, Zach, Parker. Oh, I don't even know what to say about the talent in that family, but they are quite impressive. Throw the Haig brothers in there too, and you can see why the Arenalacrosseleague the place to be. Trying to get a step. Good defense. Q as they close that up. And a shot clock violation will give it back to Paris. Now they're on the run with Agus. Agus will pull up just over the timeline and look for some assistance. He's going to have to keep it with Weller on him and turns it over. So Weller with just enough pressure and a quick pass up to Connolly. Backdoor chance here, and the pass goes awry. Good job by Harrison. Harrison puts on the brakes, and he'll create some space for himself and set things up. So Whitby doing all the little things right here. And Pfeiffer will keep it on the left side. Big shot there from Harrison. Rebound, and it's Osborne. He's been all over the place today. Liam Osborne. As he has been a man on a mission. Boyd didn't have Osborne. Boyd's going to let it go. This time, no far corner. Beebe stopped by Cosgrove, but Cosgrove lays that one right out, and Boyd wreaks enough havoc to give them a chance. An 8-second count as Osborne takes a hit. And an 8-second count now will give possession to Whitby. 10 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. 5-goal bulge for the Steelhawks. Keeping it and taking that shot. Rebound, no Boyd. No reset. Boyd skips it over. Pfeiffer, wrong stick side. He gets that one off the post. Rebound. What a save, Cosgrove. Diving across to his right. Chase Cosgrove keeping his team in it. Paris now got a counter. Great bounce pass. Pavic robbed though as Coote. Crease violation, but Coote kept that out anyway. And Boissonneau will set up shop here on the offensive end for Whitby. End-to-end action in this game. It has been one heck of a lacrosse game. Boissonneau, screen and roll. Osborne looking to attack. He'll bully his way in. Look for some room. 7 on the shot clock. Dumps it over. Great job just to handle that bad pass. And instead now, here comes Angus. Doesn't have the numbers, but Marley Angus is tricky. Keep an eye. Back door. On the runs of Prince. Stopped though by Coote. Almost knocked back in. That gets flipped. Good job though to remain on the bench and not get a too many men call. And now Dawson's going to filter out to that left side. He's going to stay at the top. Good adjustment by Paris to give some room. Delay penalty going to come. And based on body language, I think Boissonneau's going to get it. So extra attacker on, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Angus behind Dawson, diving, but that's right off the chest pad of Coote. And I think the complaint might be that Coote continues to move that net, but he's a big body moving around there, and those nets aren't on any moorings, so Boissonneau will go for the slash. Paris will go to their 5th power play opportunity of the game. They are 0 for 4. And that's been the difference in this game, as you can see 3 power play goals by Whitby. Woodland. Room now to step in by Robinson. That one steered aside by Coote. Rebound picked up, and Whitby's going to fire that up into the offensive end. Got a transition chance. Hamley, and he shoots it wide. Good job to run under that, though, by Rowan Kelly as he keeps it in the offensive end, works it to Peroni. Adam Peroni will swing it to Goodchild. Q's going to try and chase him down. Goodchild, a good job to elude him. And now Kelly, they'll look to burn the final 5 seconds here on the shot clock. Rowan Kelly dumps it off, and they'll just leave it right there, and Paris will pick it up. 7:40 to go here, fourth quarter. So time right now on the side of the Steelhawks. What do the RiverWolves have left? Woodland goes to the sidearm. Stopped by Coote. Rebound Paris. Another clock to work with. Angus. Woodland will gap that box. Dump it down low. Dawson, quick backhand stop by Coot. So if you've tried to catch Coot napping, he's wide awake. Conley now with 45 seconds remaining in the man advantage, or in the penalty kill if you're the Steelhawks, and they have been very effective killing 4 straight penalties. That after coming in with a league best 58% penalty kill efficiency rating. And shot clock violation, but no violation. That's what they intended to do. With just 21 seconds left and with 6:42 to go, I think that's going to take us to our final officials timeout. 6:42 remaining after our final officials timeout. Paris has got some work to do here, trailing by 5 goals with 6:42 remaining. Woodland will inbounds. Just 15 seconds left in the man advantage, and you can bet Dubrick and company love to capitalize here. Woodland works at Angus. Chase back out. Woodland had a notion. Angus is going to take that and find the mark. So you could see the only opening when Coot was 5-hole. Marley Angus found it. A big power play goal cuts the deficit now 13-9. Angus with his second goal of the game. First power play goal delivered by the RiverWolves in 5 attempts. So they finally get one back, and with just under 6.5 to go, plenty of time here if Paris can mount a comeback, but Boissonneau has been a real thorn in their side. Gets it over, and Leclerc will control. So Woodland's going to pick up the assist on the goal, as will Dawson. Ball loose in that corner, and a good job to pick it up, but swim move creates some space. Dying seconds now. Boyd's going to loft it up, and another defensive hold for the RiverWolves. Now will give them possession with just under 6 minutes to go. So we'll see here what transpires. 4 goals in this amount of time definitely can happen easily as Angus pulls out. Dawson. Prince on the run. Davis Prince. It's 13-10. The Prince with his 3rd of the game comes quick in need, and now all of a sudden with 5:38 to go, the Whitby lead is just 3. No one does it better than Davis Prince shooting on the run. That is an art in itself, to be able to get enough power and accuracy off, and off the draw this time. And once again, Whitby will jump all over it and control. So they've won the last few draws, but the defense of the RiverWolves has been exceptional, and they've had shot clock violations each time. So we'll see here if the trend continues. Whitby with 10 on the shot clock. Chase back out. Kick it out half boards. McGregor gets a step on Newbro. McGregor tucks it through, and they're going to call crease. So McGregor almost came up big. Instead, Paris holds strong. They now have possession here. We're at the 5-minute mark. Rex. Chased out. Woodland on the run. Curtis Woodland. 13-11. Woodland with his 3rd of the game, and the RiverWolves with a 3-goal run to get back in this one as they show a pulse, and with 4:48 to go, plenty of time on the clock. Off the draw, Boissonneau. Surprise, surprise, but they've kind of gone into a lull here. That shot wide of the mark. Good job on the rebound, and probably best to pull it out here. So if Whitby decided to play keep away, it was too early. Osborne chased out of the dotted half circle. Swing around, on the run, that shot blocked. 10 on the shot clock. Paris trying to hang on. Boyd, that one's knocked down. Ball loose and picked up by no one yet, and now it's Angus. Possession to Paris. They've got the momentum. Backdoor. Davis Prince, backhand, on the doorstep. It's stripped, and that'll be crease. And here comes Whitby. Quick pass the other way. And burying it is Luke Keenan. Oh, baby, with 4:02 to go. Luke Keenan shows up, right place at the right time for the Steelhawks, 14-11. Man, oh man, I tell you, I have to give credit to the crowd because they're extremely stoic. It's like I'm the only one up here hooting and hollering. Off the draw again. You might as well just give Boysono possession as he is cleaning up everything under 4 minutes now. So we'll see here. That was a big goal from Keenan. See if Whitby now can get some breathing room. 3-goal deficit. Off the curl. That one gets knocked down. And Angus, he's going to scoop it up. Quick pass over. Lemaire just wide of the mark. And through the crease, the call. Whitby with possession, 3.5 to go. Quick pass up to Pfeiffer. He's in no hurry. Time on the side of the Steelhawks here. Pfeiffer will kick it over to the left side. Boyd will look to get it back, and instead Pfeiffer will settle it down, get it to Osborne. 10 on the shot clock. Liam Osborne. Swing around. Stopped by Cosgrove. Rebound picked up. Good job, Fernandez. He gets roughed up, though, on those boards. RiverWolves digging for it hard. Ball comes loose. Malcolm Ford in there. He boxes out. He's trying to scoop it up, and possession is going to go the other way. Looks like it's going to go to the RiverWolves, and it does. Quick outlet pass. Jonathan McConvey. He'll hang on to it. Don't have a whole lot of time for a whole lot of anything except putting the ball in the net here. Dawson. Going to try to turn the corner. Gets a screen. Gets pushed way back out. Wrong stick side. Dumps it off to the Prince. Gets it back. Can't hang on to a great stick check, though. And here come the Steelhawks. Conley will put on the brakes. And he'll dump it off to McGregor, the speedy McGregor now. Good ball movement as we inch toward the 2-minute warning. 10 on the shot clock, and Osborne gets stripped. Outlet pass, looking for Agus, and intercepted. So once again, Luke Keenan, right place at the right time. Pfeiffer almost got a step. Marley, good recovery. And going for a run, 8 on the shot clock. So clearly the coaching strategy is to work some clock to the very end. Q now is going to have to curl, and Cosgrove's going to race to the bench for the extra attacker. Minute 20 to go. They are on Lemaire tight. Woodland working with Angus. Campbell comes running out there to wreak some havoc. The Prince on the right side. Woodland to the bounce. Stopped by Coote. Smothered in the crease and lifted up. And Boysono almost ran under that. Instead, good check there by Angus, and a quick turnaround. 50 seconds left in this game. Dump around. Dive attempt. Just wide of the mark. Steelhawks, though, are going to get it and flip it up. Boysono handles that one, and it's picked off. Paris still has life. Prince, I don't know why he's stepping out. You're down 3. You only got 30 seconds to go. Got to hurry. Need some shots. And that's picked off and going to be lofted up, and Weller is going to decide, and they say kill it, and 15 seconds left, and that's the way you play this game with some dignity and grace. Hats off to the Whitby Steelhawks. They roll into the ILA, and they come away with the W. Big bounce back with the win. 14-11 the final. Whitby will go to 5-1. First loss of the season for the RiverWolves. They fall to 4-1. An outstanding game, both teams. On behalf of JVI Productions, thank you. Week 6 in the Arenalacrosseleague in the books. I'm Lance Wynn. We'll see you next week.